Good afternoon, and here I am at 1 minute past 12 on Monday the 30th of May to show you just what I've received in my refugee food ration box. So I did the film just like this 2 years ago and you all enjoyed it, so I thought do it again, why not? So this is a poster that I'm showing you that came in the resource pack that came along with the box, and alongside the poster you get the toolkit and you get a recipe booklet with lots of recipes that I'm no doubt going to find very useful. But the reason you're all wanting to see this is to see what I've got in my box. Once again, I went for the vegetarian or vegan box that doesn't have the tin of sardines in, so that's crossed off. And as you can see, this small box holds a week's rations for one person, a 1 week supply. So we'll go straight into the box to have a look. I have already opened it with the scissors because I like my fingers and I'm not very good at doing things one-handed. So let's pull out one by one the things that are in the box. First thing is a tin of red kidney beans. We'll pop them all down here as we get them out. And then we have 85 grams of dried chickpeas. That is not a lot. So these will need to be soaked overnight and then cooked for about an hour. And then they'll just be like the sort of chickpeas you see when you open a can, which is what I usually eat. And what's next? See, I'm not good at things one-handed. I am just useless. Right, rice, white long grain rice. Excuse me, 420 grams of. So that's part of the rice ration for the challenge week. Ignore the coffee that's behind my new rations because that will not be allowed to be drunk during the challenge week. Back to the box. And we have 170 grams red lentils. So that's how much that is. Sort of a hand size bag of lentils. And then in the bottom of the box are the vouchers. So we'll get those out. Move our box to one side and I'll show you the vouchers. So this year, to save on single-use plastics and using lots of small bottles, and to cut down on weight for postage, no doubt, we get a voucher for the vegetable oil. So we're allowed to buy or use 330 mils of vegetable oil. And alongside the rice that came in the bag in the box, we also have a coupon that entitles us to buy or use from our cupboard 1.5 kilos more white rice. So that's that. And also a real lifesaver I found last time is flour. We're allowed to buy or use from our cupboards again 400 grams of white flour, plain flour. And to give you some perspective, what I've already done, because I knew through reading the toolkit what I needed to supply myself, I've already weighed out the things that I need to add to these weekly rations. So in my posh oil dispenser is now nice and posh, but it's never contained posh oil since the day I got it. We have 330 mils of vegetable oil. There we go. And I have, oh, hang on, it's heavy, 1.5 kilos of white long grain rice. And finally, I have in this jar, I have 350 grams of plain flour, and in my little dredger I have the other 50 grams of flour, and that way it's a total of 400 grams. So I'm allowing myself 50 grams each day from the jar to make something out of, and this will be what I use to roll it out so nothing sticks to the worktop and gets wasted. And also, because I didn't have the sardines in my ration pack, I'm allowed to replace it with 120 grams of an alternative protein source. So I chose, once again, to use more red lentils, because I really think in the camps they would swap with each other for what they had. There wouldn't be lots of other alternatives to go out and buy. So I can add to this another 120 grams of red lentils. So this little array is my food. Ignore the coffee. Just the food at the front is my food for Ration Challenge Week, which this year is on the 19th to the 25th of June, where we're all standing with refugees and supporting the Ration Challenge. Thank you, a massive, massive thank you to everybody who has already donated money and offered me so much support for doing this. It is really, really appreciated. It's very humbling to know that so many people are behind me already. Thank you. And with that, I'll sign off and pack these safely away, ready for the 19th of June. Thank you.